Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's having a fantastic day today. I'm just going to double check Twitter. I know I already put things out on Discord. Just going to double check those things and then we'll get started. Yep. Need some reply. Wait, what? What is this? Okay, random bot like to retweet it. Is it a bot? Maybe it's not a bot. Kind of looks like it. Okay. Dope. Awesome, awesome. Let me switch screens. Don't I used to have a day counter on here? Let's put the day counter back up. I liked having that. And that is gonna be... Is that? Let's see. Not that. Let me see if I can edit this. Properties. Cool. So we are at, let's see. We are at 2660. What I should do is just grab, I think G had a like an automated day counter at some point. Should just grab that at some point. But yeah, welcome in. Wait, what's up, Jen? How you doing? We are gonna do a few odds and ends, I think, to start off with, and I'm debating. So this video will go out tomorrow, but this hallway is basically done, which is nice. Not basically, it is done. So that's cool. I'll throw out that video tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, today, sorry. Later today. Throw your phone up pretty quickly, too. You're not bad. But I want to decide on a stream project at some point. And I'm debating between two things right now. So I want to check both of those out. But first, we need to go get ourselves some more gunpowder and stuff. Because we are pretty low. So I'm gonna spend the first part of the stream probably doing that. Because obviously we have this build, but I think I want to do this for a video, and not necessarily for stream. So probably leave this for that. Let's go this way. I have another mega build planned. Or I have two in my head. We just have to decide which one to do first. I think I know which one I want to do first, but because it's going to help the second one, if that makes sense. Even though the second one's probably more necessary than the first one. We'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah, there are some here. Nice. Okay, we're all good to go for comments then. Okay. Let's go to the mob farm. That's another thing too. I want to do a build for the mob farm in a video at some point. Thanks for putting that, Jen. The melon and pumpkin farms are really efficient. I gotta say. They're really efficient. So I'm a little worried that those farms are gonna fill up super quickly. So we'll have to keep an eye on those. So yeah, just starting off today with this. So my two ideas, the two next big projects I want to do on stream, it's either going to be the witch farm or the with the skeleton farm, because both of those are, we need them basically, pretty badly. So those are the two like projects I'm looking at doing next. I don't think I have a days command. I should make a script though that just pulls from find out what file the days count is stored in, the switch stats file, and just make a Python script or something to pull from it. It won't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard. You know the absolute paths of everything, it's just getting the right one. Yeah, I'm leaning towards doing the Wither Skeleton farm first, because that's gonna give us beacons. We have all the iron that we need for beacons. We just honestly just need the actual beacons themselves. But if I make a Wither Skeleton farm, I want to do a perimeter for it. So that'll be interesting. It's gonna be a lot of sand, I think, to get rid of the lava. Because I'm gonna go all the way down to the very bottom, probably. But I figured if we do a Wither Skeleton farm first, that'll give us all the beacons that we need, like, forever. And then once we finish that, do the witch farm, which will give us literally all the redstone and gunpowder I'll ever need. And I won't have to trade for redstone anymore. Scaffolding is better for oh. Yeah, I could see that. Scaffolding is a lot cheaper, probably. You don't have to go out and like mine for sand. You can literally, if you have a bamboo farm and a string farm, like you can make those super easy. Those are two things we don't have though. We don't have a bamboo farm. We don't have a sugarcane farm. So those are two additional things. Actually, while we're sitting here, I'm gonna grab my to-do list. So castle spawn, squid farm, raid farm. Bam. And I also want to make sure I mix in like cool builds and stuff. We're gonna string farm. The spider. Chicken cooker and portal room. Yeah, that'll be a build I want to do at some point as well. We don't have a moss farm, which we should get. This isn't done yet. Okay, I learned how to spell. We can take that one off. The crop farms aren't completely done technically. Wither Rose farm would be good. Primitive witch farm, build witch farm, piglin bartering, tree farm, badlands. I don't think I'm gonna do a creeper farm. If we have the witch farm, that gives us all the gunpowder that we need. So I didn't. I think I have. I think I've definitely learned how to spell at this point, you know. Should we find a bamboo for? Oh, I definitely have. I have lots of bamboo. It'd just be like making a farm out of it then, which isn't that hard. It's just find a place to put it and then put it there, basically. Ooh, that's what else we need. We need super smelters. We only have one of those and it's temporary. I spent a lot of time in this role just doing like aesthetic things, which are awesome, but now we really need to hone in on the farms and stuff, so that'll be a big one. And like, of course, I'm gonna keep doing like little builds and stuff, but we have a lot of farms to make. And none of them are going to be in the spawn chunks, I can tell you that. Spawn chunks are done, apart from like a build, like some builds, maybe a portal. Like nothing else is going in there. Oh. Put villagers in village. In villa. There. Close enough.
Hello.
Beast Weevil, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Come in. So yeah, those are some of my plans. I mean, I've got plans for, you know, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of days. So we certainly won't have any shortage of things to do. Always fun stuff to do. Okay, let's see. Yeah, eventually when I actually put a... So I still plan on making this into a hot air balloon. I just have to design it at some point. I got some gunpowder. Let's keep getting some more. Dolphinable, how's it going? Welcome in. That's a great wave emote. The very awesome wave emote. Got the right animation.
What the heckity heck?
Base Weevil with 100 biddies, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay. I'm gonna sit here and let them build up a little bit before we go any further, because we are like dangerously low on rockets right now. Like literally, this is, I have no rockets. I have no inventory of rockets. That's why I was thinking in my head like, maybe we should do the witch farm first. But if I even spend like 10-15 minutes at this thing, like you see how efficient it is. For a general mob farm, it's pretty good. So, and that's in part because I have 3 layers to it. Dolphinable, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. No, I'm not interested, Weevil. I appreciate the offer though. I already play on a server, and even then I barely play on it. So, and I also have a community server that's still TBD. In the works. And by in the works, I mean I haven't had time to actually like do anything for it. Or I haven't set aside time to do anything for it. So those things are my are you know, things I already have on my plate, so I wouldn't say I have time for anything else. Chicken. Yeah, once I get it up and running, once it's actually launched, of course, there'll be like an announcement for it and all that. I said to set aside time, and then, you know, I probably need Emma to make me set aside time. That's it, really. Thank you for running the command gen for Afterlife. We're gonna serve as well, you know how I feel. Fair. Morning. Oh, you look cute.
I wear this dress way too much now, but I like it.
I mean, if you like it, you like it, you know?
Well, especially because it goes so well with the one like cardigan I got, so I can wear it differently.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Jen. Coffee is brewing, so.
Ah. Fair enough, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. I want to see Emma. Maybe I can post a picture.
Discord.
Yeah, Discord. I got it from American Eagle, and it's a very cute dress, and it makes me happy.
Cool.
Also, guess who's actually streaming today?
Yeah, she'll be streaming after me. She's very excited, which is fair.
Well, I'm excited because other than like working on some homework, I have my schoolwork done for the weekend. So I can like actually kind of chill this weekend and not just be like school.
It'd be really interesting if you could set it up so that you had every Friday off, because I think that would help you a lot.
Good.
You have to work 10-hour days, though.
Yeah. That's the only thing. I would have to work 10-hour days.
Anyways, I'm gonna go do a few things. We'll be back later. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Because I know someone who, when they started grad school, they switched to 410s.
It's probably a much better like use of your time is to do 410s. That way you have every Friday off, so every Friday you could do what you just did.
Well, the only reason why I was able to do that, at least partially, is because I had the exam this week, and so the lecture for that class, the one lecture this week, was review for the exam. So I watched it prior to the exam, and then I only had 2 other lectures to watch.
Yeah, I mean you could still watch 3 lectures
Or 4.
or 4.
Yeah.
You could just spend the whole day doing that, and then you would. Yeah.
How did I do that in college?
We didn't watch 4 in a day.
4 lectures? Did you never have like 4 classes?
I guess you have 4 classes in a day,
Yeah.
but you're not having to go out of your way to do it. It's just a part of what you're doing. It's why it's so easy.
It was our full-time job, essentially.
Hey Emma, how's it going? Your 10-hour days are your 10-hour days are over. You're so happy. Why'd you have 10-hour days? Cactus. Cactus. Oh, a lot of cactus. 1, 2, 3.
To be fair, being off every Friday, like, because about half of people are off, one Friday, like, other groups of people are off the other Friday, so, like, there's a lot of things you can't get done even on the Fridays you work.
Yeah.
I might talk with my manager about that.
Just take every Friday off. It's probably enough rockets, I think.
My new boss is changing the hours this year, 9 to 5 instead of 8 to 6. Nice.
Makes sense.
I will say, like, that means we're either going to have to prep a lot of food over the weekend, because I'm probably going to be too tired to work, or I'm going to need your help.
That's fine.
with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it is really nice just saying, like, I don't have to watch any lectures this weekend. You know? Like, I can just enjoy my life. It does. We didn't have enough customers to warrant opening at 8 and closing at 6. There. Honestly, the thing that will probably be the nicest about the change is getting, like, an hour or 2 in the morning and, like, maybe an hour in the evening where other people aren't really online. And I can get stuff done. Because recently, some of the stuff I'm doing is kind of coming to a pause. But, like, there was a lot of stuff I've been trying to get done. And the number of emails and, like, instant messages I was getting while I was trying to do work, I had to shut down my methods of communication. I had to shut everything down and just do the work because there was too much stuff coming in. How did you study for exams during college? A lot of, if there's a practice test given, doing the practice test, going back over homework problems. We're in more of a math sort of technically-ish field. So it was a little, at least for me, it was more math based for most of it. So it was just reviewing the math and how to apply it. Hey, Christian.
Hello.
So wait, how did you study for exam? Well, after a certain point, you didn't really have many exams. Most of your courses were like more project-based.
Most of the studying was just going over previous lectures, and like if it was math stuff, just doing practice problems. That's it. Alright, so what is the wait? Okay. What chunk number is this? Does it not say? Yeah, but it doesn't say like. Oh no, it does. 3542.
You're welcome.
So 3. Wait. What?
4, 3.
Okay, we're gonna do this because I can't see.
Do you need glasses or something?
No, not like. It's
Oh.
the movement is.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go. Love you.
Love you too. Bye. Okay, this is confusing me. So this is. Oh, this is a chunk border right here. I think I see. Okay. 3 out of 4 math-based subjects this year, so drowning in math, rip. Math is great. What are you talking about? So that's 2. So typically a perimeter for a witch farm. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to mark out the perimeter for where I want the edges of the like witch farm perimeter to be. Just in case we decide to do it first. Because I was just thinking about it today. Okay. This 3, so 2 17 by 17 chunks gives you 1 chunk in the middle, 8 chunks around. So if we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the edge of 10, between 10 and 11 is where we want this border at. Okay. F3G. Ah. Thank you. $10. Seriously? 11, I guess? Okay. There's one edge. So this is one chunk. I want to get the corner of this. 36. So we're in 35. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So border of 43 and 44 is where we want to go. I don't understand how witch farms work, wherein no more witches spawn after you kill. I mean, they should spawn. Where the witch hut's at should be like in that chunk is where witches spawn. Don't mind math at all. I just hate to always need to be consistent in practicing everything all the time. Fair. Gotta stay on top of your game. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. I think I said right here. The edge of 43 and 44. The edge of, so 44, 11. So here, I believe is the edge, is the corner. So we're gonna have to dig out all of this. That'll be fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a typical witch farm perimeter is a 17 by 17 chunks. So I think those will be interesting to dig out in Amplified, but this was 30, this is 44 and 4, or we go to 3? 3, wait. We're supposed to be here.
Hello.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, we're off. Oh, never mind. That's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we're fine. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong number. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but I appreciate it. $44 and 2. I think that'll just go like that. So we're at 2, 1. Wait. 2, 1, 0, -1. Okay. So now we're in this chunk. Right. So then it's going to be 1, 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So the border between -6 and -7, I believe, where the chunk is supposed to be. So right here. I was going to go to sleep real quick. -6, -7. We're at the 44, 43, 44 range. So there. Then we gotta go to about, forget exactly where across it is. Right here, I think. Yeah. Gonna do that. Neat. Ever played a CTM map? A long time ago. I think I tried playing one. Is Diversity 2 a CTM map? So just like mini games or something. Okay, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27. Border between 27 and 26. Right here. Okay. Can't tell where this is at. Here? Yeah. That makes sense. By definition, yes. I mean, like the maps, we have to fight areas and get all the wool. Yeah, the capture and alignment wool things. I don't think I've ever properly done one of those. No. This is right? Yeah. So then this way we want to go -6, -5, -4, -3, negative. Well, actually, we just want to go. Ow. That was almost bad. Two? Right here, I think. Yeah. The other border is going to be between 10 and 11. I believe. So right here. Pretty sure. Yeah. I need to do this. It's annoying the crap out of me. So your spelling can't be bothered today? No, you're good. No worries. Okay. F3G. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is all of the border here. Oh. Kind of small, but you can see this is how big our perimeter border is going to be eventually. It's all the way out to here. Thankfully, we don't really have much of the mountains in this. It's mostly just going to be like water and cutting down trees and then like digging below the ground. I connect everything up just to make sure. Like I was saying at the very beginning of the stream, I don't think this is going to be our next project. I think it might be the project after that. I was just curious how big of a border we actually needed to... Like, how big of an area that this would actually be. The meltdown, if you dig all that out. I mean, most people would dig this out, like, with machines and stuff. I mean, I'm going to do it by hand. What's up, Brady? We're just planning out the border of a project. I mean, I guess I could dig this out without needing a wither skeleton farm.
Hello.
Thank you for the follow, Brady. Appreciate that. We need a lot more torches, I can tell you that. I've been kind of dying to have some kind of big dig project though. So I can just get on and mine in for hours. So I don't know, maybe we will start this first. Because I don't necessarily need a bunch of beacons to start. No idea what I do for a build for this, but... Okay, that connects up perfectly. We really just need a whole bunch of pickaxes to do this. That's it. Shovels probably. Easy way to drain the water would be good too. Sponges probably. Yeah, actually, I might just. I need to start. Might just do this one because I'm motivated to do it. I'd probably start at one area at a time, although yeah, having a whole bunch of beacons would be nice. I think I have 2 beacons. I think. We don't need a ton of beacons, we just need like 4 or 5. Yeah. Where did I put this? Thanks for editing that, Jen. Appreciate that. So these coordinates are 704.584 159.176. The Y coordinate doesn't matter, but I'm just gonna, so I have some ideas to where that's at. So we're at 176 already. We've got another about 70 or so blocks to go to dig this. I just want to get the basic outline in. Ooh. Wait. Hold up. Is that what I think it is? There is a temple right here. Completely submerged underground. Whoa, wait. You kidding me? There's a spawner here too? What is this? Wait a second. Huh? Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. Nothing in here. It seemed like there was another dungeon back this way, but I think this is all just a dungeon right here. They all fell down there, I think. Okay. Whoa, there's some mobs down there. Okay. This is really dangerous. Gotta be careful that nothing drops down in there as well. I think we're good behind us. Oh. There's definitely a whole bunch of mobs down there somewhere. Do that. He's gonna do that, I think. The spawner blows up, it's fine. Ow. I just know there's like creepy crawlies down here or something. I don't want to jump down there and like get completely annihilated. That's when I saw a skeleton go back there. Okay. Definitely gonna be something creeping out of there. Okay, let's do that. Over there. Okay. Okay. Let's grab some of those. F3B. Let's see. Mob over there. Okay, I think we're fine here. I'm gonna do this. We don't have anything drop down on us. Also okay. Okay. All right, we're good. Ooh. I'll grab that gunpowder, please. Thank you. I think we're safe from the top as well. Okay. Got shulker boxes on me, so let's just throw a whole bunch of these in a shulker, put my back against this wall. Sandstone, keep on us. I'll actually keep that on me. Put in all the stuff, we'll just grab it. Okay. This is pretty cool, though. Uh-oh. Block drop down there. Beacons of the past. You... I know I'm like way overdoing this, but I also do not want to die. Okay. Okay, we're good. I've seen too many people die at the hands of that.
Hello.
I'm good. Like, I don't need that on my conscience. Golden apple? Not a enchanted golden apple, just a golden apple. Another golden apple. Okay, it's nothing great here. But still something. But that's pretty cool. I always knew that there was a chance. Like it's well known that there's a chance that these temples, sand temples, spawn underneath like all the amplified terrain. That's why you never find them in amplified, is because they spawn beneath them. So I'm like, all right, well, you know, who knows then, right? Could be stuff here. But that's pretty cool. Nothing in here. Okay. Neat. You found many underground and regular worlds? Interesting. I don't know what we're gonna do with this spawn other than probably destroy it because it's in the perimeter. Actually, no, it's right. Sorry, it's right on the outside of the perimeter. That's funny. Do that. Temple itself goes right through the perimeter, though. So that'll probably be taken out. I need to get more torches. Or actually, I'll probably just go grab myself some lanterns. I think lanterns will be the easiest. Let's do this. Emeralds. I can do F3B now. Get rid of the hitboxes. I don't need those anymore. Thank you for the tip for those, Christian, by the way. Don't think I ever said that. I appreciate that, though. I like the location of where this witch hut is at too. Like it's close to the reason I want to build here is because it's close to spawn, but it's not in the spawn chunks, you know? Like it's right on the edge. And it's like just out of render distance of most of the spawn stuff. Just cool. Put it out here. Lanterns. Who has lanterns? I forget. Who is it the Masons? Are the Masons lantern people? Oop. No, are they the librarians? Maybe it's the librarians. I forget. Yeah, it's the librarians. Okay. There could also be multiple that do lanterns. I guess. It's just the librarians. Ooh, this one's about to be not just an expert. Level 100. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. You said librarians for sure, Jed, for sure. That's what we're rolling with. Well, the master has a name tag now. Try to get name tags. Go. I'm gonna go up one more. Dang it. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Up, over, up, over, up, over. See, that wasn't so hard. Specs reveal of my PC. My PC needs an upgrade though. To run some of these worlds, like, and to do just some general things. Like I wanna upgrade to 32 gigs of RAM is kind of the big thing. But and then, I mean, actually 64 would be ideal. If I could support it, but I at least want to upgrade to 32. Also, I forgot to say Aqua Honored. Thank you for the follow earlier as well. Appreciate that. What's up, Pokey? How you doing? What's up, Swinsy? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up? You have 4? Rip. You have 8? 8's not terrible. I realized that I was low on RAM because, well, I mean, 16 is, it's not that it's a struggle, but, you know, I could definitely use more. And then my work computer has 64 gigs of RAM in it. And I'm like, all right, work, showing me up. Can't have that happening, you know? So I'm like, you know what? I should get at least 32 at some point. But I think I have 4 sticks of 4, which is where it gets interesting. If I had 2 sticks of 8, then I just have to get 2 more 6 of 8 because I think I have 4 slots. Download some more WAM. Totally, 100%. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna download some more WAM, dedicated WAM. Typing out skull is just muscle memory to me. Cool. A long day today. My ma'am was meant to skydive today, but due to weather conditions, pilot said to all the jump helpers it's literally too cloudy and raining. She's got about it for sure. But we are up before 8 tomorrow. So, doing it tomorrow instead. Fair enough. They reschedule it. It sucks for today, but at least, you know, it still has a rescheduling point, right? So we want 704.5 whatever. So just 704 basically. A lot of coal here. Gotta take all this coal at some point. Let's do that. Seven. Where we at now? We're not even at 704 yet. Not even close. We go. Almost there. 701, 702, 704, right here. Let me go this way for a while. Yeah, tomorrow morning is a perfect jump weather, so a lot of people reschedule like a week after today, but most are doing... A lot of people reschedule like a week after today, but most are doing tomorrow morning. And people may not be available tomorrow to do it. So if we're able to do it tomorrow, sounds awesome. I've never gone skydiving. I'd be too afraid to be honest. I'd be way too afraid to. Go. So where is the other... Ah, it's over there. So we just have to go all the way through. That's fine. Oh, sandstone here. I don't have a beacon set up for any of this because I don't really care to right now, but yeah, we would definitely need more beacons. That's why even if we set this perimeter, like, I don't know what you guys think in chat, whether or not I should do it with the skeleton farm first or whether which farm first. But that's what I'm trying to decide right now. So we're getting the perimeter for the witch farm. I don't know how big to make a perimeter for a wither skeleton farm. I know nothing about wither skeleton farm. The only research I've done is on a witch farm. So I'd have to research all that before I even started even planning out a perimeter for that. The big reason I would do it with a skeleton farm before witch farm is for the beacons. Like that would be the big thing, and so then we have a lot of beacons to do a witch farm with or whatever. But on the other hand, I have 2 beacons already. We could technically spend a little bit of time and get enough for 3 or 4 beacons, and then that's really all that we would need for a witch farm. Like, so that's the other side of it too, right? Need more stone brick. Guess I can make some here. Got a bunch of this stuff. Saying which farm first? Okay. That's also like a very plausible thing to say too. Because if you think about it, the witch farm will give me all the gunpowder I need for rockets and stuff, which will make my life a lot easier. If I need glowstone, if I need redstone, I need bottles, I need sticks. Easy peasy. Sugar, I think. There's stuff like that. There. Cows on the other side of the border. Okay. Go. I don't know where the edge of this is. Sorry, I missed your response on my phone. So my phone is so trash now. I hope I'm doing a new phone sooner that this clear. This one, it flicks about on my screen and does wizardry stuff. I mean, yeah, Samsung has not been impressive in any regard for a bit. But fair enough. Sorry that your phone's not doing so hot for you right now. This is 704, 87, negative 96.5. I'll just do that. The negative 96.5 is what I really need. You have a Samsung? Do you like your Samsung? Or do you just tolerate your Samsung? You not liked your Samsung since the beginning then, Swinsy? It's fine, I guess. I don't really have any complaints. Gotcha. -5, negative 96. I don't even know what would be considered the best smartphone nowadays. There. Like the Samsung I have for this one, which is why I got this upgraded one, but I just feel like since I upgraded, I have had more issues with this phone, if that makes sense. Like what? More issues as in what kind of issues? Issues you've just been describing or anything more than that? Just more buggy in general. That could just be the software, not necessarily like the phone itself, if that makes sense. Not getting any of that fruit brand stuff. Not that Samsung's much better, but yeah, I get that. At least not more recently. I spent a decent bit of time following Right to Repair. Apparently Samsung's been doing some not so fun things recently in regards to that. So Right to Repair, for those who don't know, is the idea that it's supposed to be some kind of movement, with the goal being that, you know, to help out both the consumer and independent repair shops be able to get things like schematics and parts to be able to repair technology, because most of the big corporations don't want that. They want you to go to them and not some, you know, not necessarily be able to fix it yourself or go to some third party, because they can charge you more for it. And, you know, some other things like, oh, you know, you shouldn't use a third party service, blah, blah, blah. They're not authorized. There's a level of risk involved. It's like that. Okay. Got a cave here to explore at some point, I guess. So I'm into iPhone this year. I haven't had one since they did the multicolor ones. I had a blue or green one, can't remember. Yeah, iPhones are fine. Like, I wouldn't consider iPhones to be wonderful. But the thing about Apple, and I've had this discussion with people at work before. A friend of mine who is very much a Apple person. iPhones, Macs, whatever. Apple products generally have less issues than other devices. And the big thing is that they're typically more user-friendly to the average user. Now, Apple as a corporation is not good. I would not consider Apple to be a good corporation. But generally, they do, like, their devices tend to just work. More so than other companies. They still have their fair share of issues, but... My iPhone, since it works well with my MacBook, Apple Watch, and AirPods. There's that too. If you have the whole Apple family, then, you know, they're all compatible with one another. Also, Apple gets you to stick to their stuff. It's like, well, you know, all of our stuff works great together. So if you want to use anything else, you know, you still can, but sometimes the support isn't there. So. All I use my phone for is for Twitch music stuff, depending on what the phone has for music store, and mainly YouTube. I don't really care for much. I don't really care for much else on phones. Fair. Cardiovascular, thank you for the follow. Thanks for chatting as well. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's fair. Like I got a new phone last October, and it's an iPhone. I haven't even really tried other phones, to be honest. I generally like, with the iPhones, the user friendliness of it. So that's why I tend to stick with it. But I considered for a while switching. I'm like, maybe I should switch to something else. Probably get better bang for my buck. But It's easy to stick with something that you already know, so. I don't have any other, like, Apple devices. Like, I don't have an Apple Watch. I don't have a... Well, I guess I do have AirPods now. So I guess I do have those. And those do pair up pretty well. Lots of chickens here. Having an Android, they're definitely less user-friendly. Are you saying that the iPhones are less user-friendly or the Android phones are less user-friendly? So between Apple and Samsung, Google Pixel, but I came back to iPhone, so all I need to do is use social media a little and text. I don't need a great camera or 120 hertz refresh rate. True. I mean, the cameras in the iPhones aren't bad, I guess. Okay, you meant Android, because the way you said it was like, yeah, I was confused. But okay,
I'm all pretty.
you look great. Post it in the Discord. Hey. Yes, you do. Nothing. You. Done for. Yep. You were joking to my parents about getting me an iPad or a Kindle or something, just something where I can keep those basic things I'm going to use. I don't use text, only use social media, contact people, plus I don't phone people at all, so even though I joke about it, an iPad would be grand for me. I mean, if it serves the basic functions of what you need, then yeah. I use a lot of things on my phone, so...
See, I feel like people are either text people or call people, and there's like not much in between. Like, I'm very much the type of person where I think communication is easier if you just call. And so, half the time, I'll just randomly call.
I don't know if you can dispute that communication's easier when you call someone, but you actually have to call someone then.
Yeah.
That's extra dedicated time, if that makes sense. So it's like, well, why would you text someone and not call someone? It's like, because I don't want to spend the time on the phone with someone.
Yeah, but if I'm calling someone, I can actually multitask. Whereas if I'm texting them, I can't. I can be on the phone with someone and still doing work. I can't be doing work while texting.
Depends on where you are. Like, if I'm at work, I can't be on the phone with someone and do something else. I'd have to go to a more private place if I have a phone call. So like, right, but that's why I say, like,
yeah,
it depends. Yeah. And generally I'm at a place, well, I guess there are times where I am at a place where I can take a phone call, but then I'm talking to someone while I'm trying to do something else, and it's like, I don't want to have to multitask. Like, I want to shoot off a text, go do something else, wait for the response, answer that, go to something else.
But if they're responding quickly, then you're just like wasting time sitting there as you watch the bubble.
Most of the time when I text people, they don't respond quickly.
Heck, I respond pretty quickly.
I said most of the time.
Most of the time when you text people, you text me.
You're not considered people. You're you're a special case. You're an edge case. This depends for you. But I don't have friends to call, Sag. Aw. I'm pretty sure literally the only person I call is you, though, Emma. Like, well, yes.
Sometimes my parents.
Sometimes. But I call my parents twice a month.
Yeah.
I would hardly consider that calling.
I call my parents far more than I do.
Yeah, they should put you as a dependent on their taxes.
So rude. That's so rude.
Dude, Sandstorm? That was
Do you
beautiful.
hear how mean he's being to me?
Me? No, this is nice. What are you talking about?
You guys hear how mean he's being? Just
I like
because
this
I
perimeter.
recognize that my parents are smart and I can, you know, get information from talking to them, doesn't mean I'm dependent.
Hope mom and dad are fine.
Fighting.
That's right. Mom, dad, stop. Stop fighting. Stop it.
Oh, thank you.
Karina will protect you. It's okay.
Karina.
Ooh. Get rid of this. Here we go.
I'm gonna go read for a bit.
Okay.
You're still ending at 1?
Yes. Okay. What? Flying off the ground? Oh. Just here with popcorn, okay? Who's going to storm out? First kicks feet up, enjoys the show. Enjoys the show? Yes. Enjoy the show. You're good? Love you too.
Love you.
Wait. Me and my ma'am sorted out some mishaps has been said about me. Long story, so I'd rather DM you one day. Yeah, feel free to DM me. Sounds good. I'm gonna sort all these at some point. Don't want to do that. Grab all the sandstone though. It all goes in here. It doesn't really matter what chest I put it in, to be honest. But I try to put it in order. Yeah, the song's actually not bad. These all sand? No place for sandstone, apparently. Just want to put it back there. It's a banger. What's it called? Feel That Way by Ellis? Gotta skip it around a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Run. I'm gonna change this to be sandstone, I think. The last one's gonna be sandstone. That's fine. There we go. Okay, this song is annoying me. Listen to the Eden Project, sure, why not? Gravel in there. Switch out the sand at the end of this one as well. Sand. That sand goes here. I could have thrown all this into the shulker box unloader, but it also gives me an opportunity to manually look at all my stores as well. All right, thank you. Do those at some point. Those are special. Okay, these are fine, I think, for now. Two of these can go down here. I think it's this one. Actually, no, we want this on me. It's fine, we put these in here. Okay, that was the leftovers from our most recent stuff. Go in there. Cool. Sleep time. All right, do we want to start the dig for the witch farm today? I think that'd be nice. Grab my beacon, one of my beacons. See how much progress we can make in one day. Oh, you know what? I also... I need to repair Jimbo, I think, first. Could use these being netherite too, but... So let's actually repair both of those first. Let's set up the beacon. Or broken Jimbo. I don't even know the last time I used Jimbo, to be honest. Must have been when I dug out that giant hole. Keep those with us. That has to be the last time I did that. Okay. Then through here, we're gonna go to the gold farm. The gold farm is really nice to have. I haven't used it too much, but it was nice to have building the farms because I need a whole bunch of gold for rails and stuff. Look at that repair. Beautiful. It'll take us a minute or two. See how fast Jimbo's already being repaired. Was it here before? Was that 25 or 30? Was that 25? Probably go up to 30 if I really wanted to. Turn the sounds off just because they get annoying. Definitely feels weird. Let's turn them back to like 10%. Got any tips for making a ravine stay more vanilla but with added features? So far I've added a few cobble stairs. I made a mine stairs, but I kind of fancy digging out areas to place those glowberries too. I was wondering if you have any more ideas I could try slowly game with my plans so far. No, you're good. Don't think the bot timed you out for the link. The glowberries make sense. Vines. Did you add an andesite? Andesite's always a good one to use. I would say if you had tough. Tough can be a nice texture block. It's taking a while. Come on. And custom rails would be cool too. Like a custom minecart track? Yeah, for sure. Making a version of a mineshaft or dungeon? Yeah. That'd be cool. Come on, XP. What are you doing? I'm gonna stay down here, I think. Tough is the clear block. That's smooth. Weird creamy gray. I mean, it's a gray for sure. I don't know if I'd describe it as smooth. It's like cobblestone, but less cobbly. True. It's a better description. Has like a green tint. Yep. And they have gold nuggets. Some of these other ones. Oh, I did that when I was filling everything up, I guess. No, that much rotten flesh here. Use some more. Hang out down here. Looks like a bad smoothie as a block to me. Well, I guess everyone's entitled to their own opinion about it. Oh man. Almost repaired. Almost there. Okay, we're done. Well, that was delayed for a minute. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought that I didn't have my elytra on. I was about to freak out. We're good. Everything is fine. We're all good. You can turn the music back up. Sounds back up. We'll put it up to 30%, I think. Actually, 30% I think is still too loud. 25. It was pretty loud. A little surprised by it. I do need some empty shulkers though if I have any somewhere. Up here and see if I have any. If I don't, we can always make some, but I'd rather not. I just used all my empty shulkers to house a whole bunch of stuff right now. My problem. We don't have any. Dang. Alright. Well. I guess I will have to make some more empty shulker boxes then. Maybe we got some in here. I can make some once we get out to the place. I have an auto sorter, yeah. What about it? Put shulkers in auto sorter? I can't. Talking about these? I have an auto sorter, but it only sorts certain blocks right now. The bottom's not done yet. Like, all of this stuff isn't filled in yet. Same with, like, all of this stuff in here. I don't have places for any of these yet. So I have an auto sorter for the big stuff, but I have to be careful what I put in. Because a lot of it will then just come down here. And, like, be completely unsorted. Which I guess I could also do that. Actually, this one I can throw in the auto sorter. Believe it or not. See, I guess we could do a little bit of that. Because worst comes to worst, like, I think these two levels are all filled in. I don't know that 100% for certain, but I think they're all filled in. Right, cactus. The first level definitely is. I guess we can go around and figure this out. Because I spent a little bit of time trying to fill this stuff in so I could actually get everything flowing through. It should all flow through correctly now. My problem is I have no idea how to organize all this, and not all the items are going to fit into this storage system, I don't think. Like, I'm not going to be able to organize it the way that I want to. It's like I need another like level underneath, probably. So that may be something else that we do. Is I may need to add more to it. Leaves are all filled in. Yeah, these aren't filled in. So what was I gonna put here? The problem with finishing the auto sorter is that it's really, really boring. Digging out a perimeter is way more fun than finishing this auto sorter. Like, I like the idea of making it, but I don't have mud, that's why. So what I'll just do for now is I'll put in, dump this on me. Yeah, so I need concrete, I need terracotta before I finish all this. I also need mud, so I can't finish the auto sorter until I have those things. I also have to fill in the entire downstairs area down here. And so to get mud, I have to go out and get... I have to go out and either make it or find a somewhere to get the... What is that stuff called? It's not acacia. Mangrove. So I need to find mangrove wood. And I need to get mud and mud bricks. I need to get concrete. Get probably the main colors that I want, because I'm not going to be able to fit every single color in there. I need to get terracotta. Get the colors that I want, because I won't be able to fit every color of terracotta there either. And I'm going to have to fill in as much as I can in this bottom area. And then anything that doesn't fit in here is just going to get tossed. Because I'm probably not going to make another layer beneath this one. So. That was a lot of effort last time. So. Actually, we're not going to do that. Because I can't even throw the leather in. Because the leather relies upon the mud being in. And so until I get mud, this isn't going to be finished. Now the rest of this stuff I can do plenty of this without that. This is all wood, leaves, and like water, stone. I can't put everything into the auto sorter, but I can at least put in the majority of it. Let's see. So I'm going to start with that little hill, I think. This area. I just need to dig inside of this, I believe. Like inside of here. I could also dig out this portion as well, but I think it's literally just this. Yeah, it's right here. I don't even know what the range of this thing is. Is it 40 or 50 blocks for a beacon? I don't want to put it down in here, but I want to put it somewhere that's a little more central. I don't want to put it all the way up here, because I don't think it's going to reach down far enough. I'll just put it down here for now. This will be good enough. Do that. It's fine. I want to go shulker shell hunting at some point. I don't really need a shulker farm. That'll probably be cool to have. Then we need tools. I'm gonna keep the sword on me. Don't need Fred. Steve's Legacy can go away. Keep a water bucket on me. Keep enchanted golden apples. Not that I ever use them, but just in case. It'll be fine. Right, the hard parts. I mean, honestly, the hardest part of this is going to be once we get below the water and down into the deep slate. That is going to take forever because I plan on going down to bedrock probably. So, Peepo by Fred. Let's do that. Let's actually just do that. Just so I know where I'm at. I'm gonna do this. So I know it has to be here. Took care of that one as well. Okay. Trench. The trench here. Okay. Just digging out the trench. Okay. Do a border on this side. Ooh. That's a thing. Don't want to do that. It's fine though. Okay, got a trench. Stuff down here. Notice I got snow layers from that. Cool. I should just carry one of these around with me. I will just carry this around with me. There's Bob. Go. So I have no idea how long this project's going to take us to do. I haven't planned that far ahead. But I imagine, given the scale of the dig, like this is gonna be a stream project for like half the year. Well, that's what I was meaning to do too. It's gonna replay mod a lot of this. I can set it. There we go. Go. Yeah, I don't know what the command is to set the title. Set title makes sense. Is there like a commands command or something, or is that just like a command to get all the commands that I have in the bot? Just ones I have set up. Dang. Gotta be a list of commands somewhere. A PDF online or something with all of them. A lot of dirt here to dig out. It's still the Streamlabs one. I never changed it. Still the Streamlabs chatbot. Pretty sure if it was Stream Elements, I wouldn't be able to do the custom like account thing. So that account's probably gonna go away at some point. But I haven't looked at that stuff in a while. Maybe you can. I don't know. Mhm. Let's do that. Yeah, that works. It is set title, but I think you have to permit you. Do mods not have that permission to begin with? That's kind of weird, but okay. I think it's a separate thing. Alright. Well, we fix it now. But another reason to probably move to a different bot. There's a lot of digging. Part of the editor thing for mods? I thought I already set you up as an editor or something. Thought I'd already done that. I'm not gonna be happy if that somehow reset. Must be a setting somewhere. Do you have to, is it exclamation point command and then the name, or maybe it's that instead? I guess maybe not, right? Because you said some stuff earlier today. I don't know. We get some lunch? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Go. This stuff. Throw it in here. I don't think the last time that I actually did a dig like this. I want to say, well, perimeter like this. I don't think I've ever done this myself. I mean, I guess the last time we did a dig similar to this was probably for the ocean monument build, but it wasn't a perimeter. It was just a digging out an area, basically. I didn't really do a perimeter for that. I think this will be really cool though. I don't know what I'm gonna do in terms of like a build. Like, I don't think I just want it to be just a witch farm, you know? Like, that'd probably be more efficient, but I want to see if I can do some sort of build around it. I think that'd be really cool. The problem right now is that I don't know what kind of build I want to do. Yeah, we're gonna have multiple perimeters in the next year or two. This one and then one for Wither Skeleton Farm, I think, are the two main perimeters that I have planned. And I've had these things planned for the last, when did I start this world? 2 years ago? I've had them planned for the last 2 years, like, in my head. But I never, like, went through with it, because I'm like, oh, I need to do this, that, and the other thing, and then now I've been on a kick of actually, like, getting stuff done that I need to get done, you know? So, you know, it's helped put me in the right spot to be like, you know what? Yeah, I definitely need it, you know? Now is probably the right time to do this. It's early in the year. So the big dig we'll focus on this year is this witch farm, and then next year we could focus on the Wither Skeleton Farm. I'm sure I'll find plenty of other things to be doing as well. That's the beauty of Minecraft, is endless possibilities, right? So, all right. Bed. Let's go to sleep. We'll also probably get through days faster because I'll be sleeping constantly. Since I'm working outdoors. I wonder if I can do this. Unlock. I can't. I have to do this. Okay. I was trying to press the numlock 9 key for that switch. I mean, I guess I could go into. I won't look at it now, but I guess I could go into controls and keybinds, right? And probably change it there. That would be easy, much easier. I think what I'll do for the auto sorter, maybe I'll do a little bit later today, is make some blocks called like placeholder or something to put into where the mud is supposed to go. Because I don't think I'm gonna go searching for mud for a while. Even if we do, there's no guarantee I'll find it for a while. So, but I want to be able to put some of these shulker boxes that we are gathering up. I want to be able to put some of these. What's a creeper? I want to be able to put some of these in the actual auto sorter and have them actually sort. So I think that'll be probably a good thing to do. Go. Okay. Got this stuff up here now. Should have done this first, but it's okay. And we need to deal with this big thing over here at some point, but it's out of range right now. A lot of blocks. A lot of blocks there. Okay. That's a lot of dirt. What did I do? Oh. There's the other one. More digging. Hey, Jbit, how's it going? You have a question? What's up?
Hello.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I do not play Bedrock. No, this is Java, and I only play Java. Guess we're at the edge over here now. Out of range. Go. Oh man, the amount of dirt here. It's kind of annoying having to switch back and forth between a shovel and a pickaxe. But I have them right beside each other on the hotbar, so it's not, you know, the worst. I'm very much a scroll wheel user, though. I know, you know, ideally the fastest way to switch between the two would be using some sort of hotkey, but I got kind of fast using a scroll wheel. I used to use a scroll wheel all the time for PvP back in the day. Even though it's definitely not the fastest, it's what I knew, it's what I used, so just kind of rolled with that. And it generally worked out, but there are lots of tricks and things I could learn to help myself in this game. At this point, though, with over... Actually, how many hours do I have now? 24.51.
Hello.
Bidan Sona? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. What is this? 24.51 times 24. Ooh. We're approaching 600 hours. We're at 588 right now. That's pretty cool. Could be at 600 hours by the end of the month. Hello, Fidansona. If that's how you pronounce it, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Turns with food. What'd you get? Is that food? I don't know what little emote thing that is. It's something that, you know, is probably food related. Do that. So it looks uniform. Oh, salad. Nice. I could go for salad right now, actually. I don't know what I'm having for lunch. I have zero idea. Let's have like a sandwich or something. Probably the easiest thing to do. I don't know what what I'm doing for dinner either is the thing. I don't know exactly what we're doing. I have an idea of what we could be doing, but I don't know exactly what we're doing. This weekend is part 2 of the Valentine's Day special. Bro, like what? Part 2? So last weekend Emma and I were supposed to go to a nice restaurant, but then I got sick. It was gonna be Friday night, but I was literally sleeping all day Friday and did not feel like going anywhere. So we did none of that. And then Sunday we had a nice little dinner at home. So that ended up being part 1. Part 2 is today, out of 3 parts actually. Part 2 is today, and I told Emma, hey, you know, do you want books? So I'm gonna take her so she can go get some books, buy some books from Barnes Noble probably. Then we're gonna have like a little chocolate cake or something for part 2. I don't know what we're doing for dinner though, other than chocolate cake. And then part 3 will be next weekend, because we rescheduled the fancier dinner for next weekend. So that way we still have it. Because it's something that we've been wanting to do for a while, but haven't done, so. Valentine's month, exactly. Because we were also supposed to go, like, get books and stuff last weekend as well, but I was, once again, sick. So we couldn't really go do that. At least there was no way I was going to go out and about, because technically I don't think I was actually sick. Like, I don't think I had an infection or anything like that, or, you know, anything viral or bacterial. I think it was just food poisoning. But, you know, because of that, like, the things that we were supposed to do last weekend, like, didn't end up happening, so. That's why it turned into a 3-parter. All right. Let's see what progress we've been making. A little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. If we could get this little section done today, I would be very happy. I don't think we're going to get this section done today. If we did, it'd be awesome. Do 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 do. You got 40 minutes. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be 40 minutes. If But I'm also giving myself the entire year to do this dig, so, you know. That's the kind of time scale we're looking at. Hopefully it'll take less time than that. Hopefully it'll be done in like July or something, but you never know. Anything can happen. Does feel good to be digging again though. I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be like occasional breaks. I don't want to take too many though, otherwise it won't get done. Like I was saying earlier, like other parts of this world will still progress ideally with things like that's in the sponsor. I need to get rid of that. With things like videos and occasional breaks to do other things. I'm sure there'll be days where I'm like, you know what, this just sounds horrible. I'm not gonna do that today. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be like, you know what, digging, the best thing I could possibly stream. I mean, it is great for just general, like, talking and stuff. I don't really have to think about what I'm doing, I just kind of do it. And I am going to dig this out and not, I'm not going to use a flying machine. I don't know, that's what people, like, typically do. But I want to take it all out by hand. I think it's a lot more impressive if you dig it out by hand than if you use a machine to do it. The sheer time commitment's kind of insane. So that's what we'll do. Very relaxing. And yeah, maybe, like, the other thing I was thinking about as well is that maybe I'll stream like a weeknight here or there, because I'm sure there'll be times I just want to chill and just dig for a few hours in this world. Maybe I'll do that too. Because there are times where I kind of go away for like a few hours to work on videos and stuff, and could also use some of that time to stream and make progress on this. But that should only really be with, you know, a reward. It's like a reward. Like if I get everything done that week that I need to. I think this would be a nice little like fun reward thing to be doing. I'm gonna dig this little area as far down as I can. Might stop like right here for now and get everything else to come down to the same level. Go. Wonder if we even have enough space to fit all of this in my storage system. The cobblestone, I think we'll have enough space. Possibly. I built that giant storage system, but I also don't think it was big enough. I know most people are like, what? This thing's massive. I'm like, probably not big enough. It's not gonna fit everything. And I don't, you know, I don't know if I want it to fit everything. I think I might just make another bulk storage area somewhere else. Like actual bulk storage. It's literally just chest upon chest upon chests of like stone and dirt. Like a lot of things that I get from here that I sort of overflow. Because that storage system is more so meant to be an auto storage system for like most things. So I have a good amount of most things. So if I need one central place to go and grab materials, like that should be the place I go to first. But that doesn't mean that it's going to be able to hold every single thing that I could ever possibly want. And who knows, if I survive long enough in this world, maybe I'll make a second one that's a lot bigger. Not in the spawn chunks, but a second one that's maybe like somewhere else. I don't know where else it would be, but somewhere else. Because, I mean, I do plan on having this world for a long time. But, obviously, at any point, I could die and then, you know, game over. Right now, you know, I have no evidence to back it up, but I do think that this is, from what I've seen, the longest standing amplified hardcore survival world. Like single player survival world at least. I think it is. It's hard for me to know if it is or is not though. But you know, the rate Bruno's going, Bruno might pass me. Bruno has a half heart. Literally, instead of the 10 hearts that I have, a half of a heart. Amplified hardcore world. That he has like over like 12 or 1300 days in it already. It's like, dang, Bruno. There's a much higher chance of him dying versus me, but thanks for the follow, Wilmer. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Dave's the longest. I don't think his was amplified. His is the longest half heart hardcore world to have ever existed. The one he just died in. Yeah. So he has that record. I'm sure Bruno's going for that. But Bruno's also, he's not only doing, you know, half heart and hardcore, but he's also doing amplified. And so that adds another layer of complexity on top of it. Which is like, if Bruno gets to like that 5,000 plus day mark, like that is probably the most impressive feat in hardcore Minecraft. If he's actually able to last that long. I mean, there have been some pretty impressive feats even more recently. Like, I find it funny that Dave died in a similar time frame that G died, but I believe G has the record for the longest standing totemless hardcore world to like ever have existed. Which is nuts. I mean, it was like, what, 13.5k days? But the longest standing hardcore world, in terms of actually hours played, just like in general, is, I believe, Link's world. Is, I mean, I can't see another world being longer than that. He's got 6,000 hours, like, I think it's 6,000 hours. It's like, it's somewhere in the like 25,000 day range. I think the last time I saw, at least that's what his title said. So Link would definitely have, he most likely has the longest standing, like, hardcore world. I don't think Phil's 5-year world was even close to that. Because Link streams 8 hours a day every day. Like, Phil only streamed 5 hours a day, 3 days a week. Even then, he didn't always play it in his hardcore world, so. But Phil, I believe, Phil still has the longest in terms of IRL days. Like, starting a world and all that stuff, you know. Pretty sure he has that record. But, I mean, with at the rate Link is going, Link's gonna surpass him. Even in that benchmark, too. Unless he somehow gets bored of his world, which I find highly unlikely. I'll have the patience to be careful in a world. The hardest part is the very beginning. Once you get past the beginning, like, it's just a few things, like, you know, use your chest plate whenever possible. Like, once you have the highest gear that you can get, it's not hard, in my opinion, to survive past that. Now, to do it for 6,000 hours of, like, IRL time, that takes dedication, serious dedication. I think that most people can get to 1,000 days. 1,000 days is only like 300 hours, maybe. I think if you spend enough time, you know, you spend a few years just working in a world, maybe a year or two. I think most people could do that. I think it's the other stuff, like the really insane worlds you see, that the reason they're so insane is because nobody has the patience to do that. No, my bad, Jen. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, half heart's a whole nother thing. Like, even to play half heart hardcore is insane in and of itself. So yeah, I would say half heart hardcore for sure. Most people would not have the patience for that. That's a good point. Well, I mean, no, I mean, you responded to what I was saying at the time, so I understand that. I was just like off on a tangent. That's why I shouldn't go back and read old chat messages. Not by old, I mean like older than a few minutes. When they're more reactionary, right? You're good. I will say, looking back on it now, though, like I'm really happy that I made the decision to do an amplified hardcore world rather than do a regular hardcore world than an amplified world. Because for a while I was debating, like, do they even want to do amplified hardcore? Like, what happens if the series doesn't do well? Which, you know, it doesn't do that well, to be honest. Like, it is fine, but, you know, it's not like it blew up or anything. But from just an enjoyment perspective, like, this was the right move for me to make, was to do this. This is what I enjoy the most. I've had a lot of fun doing this, so I feel like, you know, every day that I'm in this world, I'm constantly being challenged. And I don't think with just a regular amplified world I'd have that kind of challenge, I guess. So I'm really happy. Really happy that I did decide to go through with this. I didn't chicken out. You know. that. Do a border all the way down here. More water. Apparently. This lava I'll have to get rid of too. Oh, and we made it to the edge there. Neat. Of all this. I know Amplified's not really a popular thing for good reason. Kind of wish it was a little more popular, but it's also kind of good that it's not, because it's kind of more special then. If it was more popular, it'd be less special, you know? What's in here? This one. Oh, it's just over here. Okay. That's a skeleton. No? Okay, you're not gonna come after me? Fair enough. It's down here. There weren't any. Carry stuff around, riding on a pink cloud. Beautiful. Sleep time. Oh boy. Did you miss me, dude? Ah. Get a sip of water real quick. Oh, that's good water. That is good water. That. Guess I probably should have tested if the witch farm even works, huh? Like the witch hut, like it should work, right? Worst comes to worst, I just put a different farm here. But witches should spawn here. They just spawn in the dark, right? How do witches spawn? Minecraft witch spawning. Spawn in the darkness in swamp huts. Which is spawn the darkness in a swamp hunt during raids and when lightning strikes villagers, which may spawn overworld above opaque blocks at level 0 in all biomes except mushroom fields and deep dark. Every swamp hunt spawns a witch and a cat inside during world generation, which never despawn. Otherwise, only witches spawn in the 7x7x9 volume that is the hut, that is the size of the roof and 1 block over the porch, below the floor of the hut to 2 blocks above the roof. Okay, so they do spawn in there. The reason there's nothing spawning right now is because it's too light. That is a good reference to have. And they only spawn, and I believe within that small witch hut spawning area, only witches can spawn there. I don't believe any other mobs can actually spawn there, which is nice. But the reason you do a perimeter for a witch farm is that mobs can spawn everywhere around here and can affect the spawn rates. Like the mobs can spawn down in the caves, they can spawn like anywhere else. I believe that's the reason. Other people may have a better idea. People have actually built witch farms. Like I built a witch farm. Ooh, I built a witch farm in my last amplified, like, non-hardcore world. But I never dug a perimeter because it was a witch farm you could literally just... Like most witch farms, you can just put the witch farm in the middle of the water, or just where the witch hut is at. And like stuff will spawn there, but it's not gonna be as efficient. So it's like, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity to make a build that I've always wanted to do. Just never had the... Oh, I don't know. Never had the guts to do it, I guess. But it's a big undertaking, right? Like, there's a lot of things that you have to do to make a perimeter and then build a witch farm and etc, etc. There's almost part of me that like wants to build the witch farm now and then just work on the perimeter around it. But I feel like that would also be a bit of a waste. Or we could just dig out the farm area first. And work on other things while we're digging this out. I don't know, maybe I'll get to a point where I get tired of digging and I'm like, you know what, I just want to build a witch farm and then we can finish the digging like after we build it. Go. That's a big wall. Make these. I'm excited to get further down in this and see what kind of materials and stuff we have here. Go. Okay. The shulker box down here. There's one down here where, yep, extra stuff will go into here. But you're gonna have to go through and get rid of all these trees too. But I think eventually what I want to do, and the reason I'm doing replay mod recordings of this, is eventually just want to have a giant perimeter dig time lapse, and that itself will probably be a video. I feel like that would be a really fun video to upload. Just to showcase like an entire perimeter from basically start to finish. I'll probably do every week is just take these clips and speed them up. It doesn't need to be like super cinematic, but let's take some clips.
Hi, White. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Geeky, I am doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Thank you for the 13 months. Ladies and gentlemen, we get some love, some hearts, some hype down in chat for Geeky Ninja coming back for the 13 months of subbage. Appreciate that. Do that. Thank you, Geeky. I appreciate that. Let's finish this side. Yeah, let's finish this side first. Go. How's work treating me? Going well. We're about to get our performance evaluations for the year next week. So we'll see. We'll see what they really think of me. Same here. I have a meeting a week from Monday to go over the review. Yeah, my manager hasn't scheduled the meeting yet, but I have heard that the meetings are next week. So, and we already know that like any pay increase we get or promotions or whatever will be reflected in our, I think it's our first paycheck in March. At least that's what I believe it is. I believe it's the first paycheck in March. So regardless of, you know, any meeting or anything like that, you know, I'll know by like March. I think it's like March 3rd. Yeah, so we're on a different like schedule now for performance stuff than we used to be. We used to be on a schedule where performance stuff would happen at the end of the year. So you would get all of your performance valuations essentially done by like December. So like last year I found out if I was getting anything by like the end of December, right before the holidays, and then went into effect January 1st. But they've switched up the schedule so that now our performance is for the calendar year, right? But we don't find out about all of our performance like stuff until February or March, which I think is like, from what I've heard from other companies, is a little more typical. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm kind of going in with low expectations, which I've been told, you know, isn't necessarily a great thing, but I've also been told, you know, can be a great thing. So we have to do our own stinking reviews in November, December, then manage to go over them and do stuff to adjust and decide on changes. Yeah, that's exactly what it is for us. Our self evals are, I think my self eval was due like by the Friday after Thanksgiving, I think. So it was like late November. And then managers have to go in and do their reviews, and then there's a whole review thing with HR / like corporate. And then you eventually find out in February. It's like a 3 or 4 month process, basically. Which can get a bit annoying, but I do kind of understand it. So. Gives people time to gather thoughts. I don't know why all the HR stuff takes forever, but. It's just ick. I hate doing self-eval. I hate talking myself up. Yeah, that's fair. So our evals are based upon the goals that we set for the year, right? So I just try to talk about like how I think I did well in those goals. Like, did I achieve them or not, right? And also, you know, did I go above and beyond in achieving them or not, or did I just achieve them? I try to be as fair to myself as I can, because I know I'm my biggest critic. Especially where I work. Like, I know that people think more highly of me than I think of myself. And so, like, I try to be fair to myself while also acknowledging the fact that, you know, inherently I look at what I did throughout the year and say I could have done so much better. But just based on the goals I set for myself and how I achieved those goals, you know, try to grade myself fairly in that way. And no, it's not fun talking about yourself. I am very bad / don't like doing that either. So. Come on. Finish it up. Okay. Whew. Got that done. But yeah, good luck. Good luck at your performance review meeting. I'm sure you did fantastic though, Geeky. I'm sure you did. Can't see them giving me really good things 2 years in a row. That's spit love around, you know? Oh, so you got, I assume, really good reviews last year? Yeah, probably not 2 years in a row, but you never know. You never know. We had to rate ourselves on a scale of like 1 to 5, where 3 was for each of our goals we had to go from like 1 to 5 basically, and then like explain why we gave the reasoning. We gave the rating, right? But 3 was achieving your goals. 5 was going above and beyond, and 1 was not achieving your goals, basically. So that also made it hard for me, like, doing my self-eval, because I looked at it, and, like, there was one of my goals that I was like, well, I achieved it, but I definitely didn't go above and beyond. So, like, I had to give myself a 3, because I'm like, even though it looks weird on paper, in my opinion, but I gave myself just average, at least for that goal, because I'm like, I definitely did not go above and beyond for this. Although I did achieve it, so. Yeah, it's a pretty standard thing across a lot of corporations. Geeky better get all the good stuff, exactly. They have X amount of money to give to the whole office. Yeah, that's also generally how that works too. They also had like, so the eval was like 80% our goals. Maybe it wasn't 80%. Maybe something else. There was another portion they added on this year about company values, and so you had to rate yourself in terms of how you've achieved the company values that year. And I'm like, this feels awkward, but okay. So I try to take like the company values and then like say what how I feel like I achieve those company values, which, you know, like I said, feels awkward, but gotta do what you gotta do. Sounding more and more like you work for my company, but there's no way. We have to link those values to our goals and stuff. I'm like, awkward. I don't know if we necessarily do like values to goals. If you want to DM me, like if you're comfortable DMing me where you work, I mean I can tell you if it's the same place or not. Unless you like, I don't know if you work at a small company, big company, whatever. But did I do X billable hours for the year? Yes, I'm not allowed to go over, which, get me wrong, I like my free time, is a good thing for me. So going above and beyond on that one, nope. I'm a software engineer, Geeky. So yeah, I mean, if your company doesn't do anything like that, then for sure. Though I think some of the things that we've been talking about as well are generally like most companies, especially big companies, do it, and a lot of small companies adopt a lot of the same principles. There's a chance we on November, December self-eval for years and pay changes in early March. I'm pretty sure you're not. So the reason we changed is because the company I used to work for got bought. And so that's the reason we did the whole performance change. The company that I originally signed with did it the whole like calendar year thing. Um, and then we got bought out, and so everyone had to transition over to this other thing. Is this sounding familiar, Geeky? I wasn't gonna say too much because I didn't want to necessarily give it away on stream, but that would be funny. What's up, Theverex? How you doing? Seems pretty likely right now. I also don't know how many companies have been bought like in that time frame. So I mean, it could just be a coincidence. But who knows? It'll be interesting though. I think MBAs get taught how to implement bad policies like that. It was technically the sale went through more than a year ago, Geeky, at this point. It was 2021. Cause I basically started and then like 2 months later, I think it was 2 months, something like that. It's like, well, we just got bought. I'm like, cool. Now we're gonna have to transition. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, it's been good. It's been pretty good. I mean, you know, with everything, there's been ups and downs. Going through a transition right now. My old manager moved, and now the big boss's wife is taking over. Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, is new management better then? Is it worse? Is it the same? It's a good thing? Sweet. That's awesome. Excited for all the changes, especially the hours. No more 10-hour days. That's always a plus. Mr. Old Manager, though. Person was a nice person. Good person, I hope. Here's this. I mean, management really makes or breaks like from a day-to-day perspective. It really does make or break like your experience, and it's one of the biggest factors. Twitch DM? Alright, one sec. Chilling anything. Okay. Song's kind of cool though. Oh no, Kiki. Nope. I think the whole like cycle in February, March, or the whole cycle you talked about is kind of generic, but I also I don't have enough experience to know if it is or not. Cause like the place I'm at is the first job I've gotten out of college, where I'm more in like an office setting, you know. So I have like zero experience. And I find that at work at times it can be a bit of a tangent, but it can be a bit of a detriment to some of the stuff that I'm doing. The fact that I only have experience with this one position in this one company, basically. Because we have folks that I work with who came from other companies, obviously, and the perspective they have like is really beneficial. Because they've worked for another company, right? Lunary Rye? That's how you pronounce it? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate that. She was great. They just have different ways of doing things. Fair enough. But, yeah. I can tell you, like the company that Emma works for does something similar. It's not quite the same, but it's pretty similar. All right. This with me. Yeah, our company's the company I work for, the sale of it was a very public thing. So it was interesting seeing all the reactions like on LinkedIn and stuff to it. Benny Hoozle, yeah. I would say I like where I work. I think even just outside of management, like the people that you work with matter the most. I would probably say even more than what you get paid, to a degree. Because one of the really good things about where I work is that, like, at least for a software engineer like me, the base pay that we get compared to other companies in the industry is really good. and so that's a big plus. But pay isn't everything. If you hate the people that you work with, you're gonna hate your job. You just are. So. And like most people, you know, I have opinions about things here and there. I have opinions about people, but I can't say that there's a single person I work with that I hate working with, you know? I think generally speaking, they're all good people who try, like, who definitely try to get their work done, you know. It's not like they slack off and get nothing done for ever. So that's always nice. Oh man, I went way over. I did not realize that it is past time. So I'm going to end there for today, folks. It's been a good one. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I want to see if Emma's on. She's supposed to be streaming right now. Hey, Lazy Sloth. How's it going? But yeah, thanks for watching today, everyone. I appreciate it. If you're new around here, feel free to hit that follow button here on Twitch. If you have checked out the other things I do, Discord, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, things like that, feel free to as well. Doing good, Lazy Sloth. I'm doing good. Where is she at? I don't see Emma on here. I'll put my links down in chat as well for anyone just lurking out there. I'm gonna do this real quick so we can let it save. One second, y'all. Apologies if you guys got multiple streams. I was called Emma to make sure that she was still online. But yeah, we are gonna go raid Emma today.
Hello.
Thank you for the follow, appreciate it.
Hello.
So, feel free to comment, paste, raid message. The Fire Nation is raiding hashtag Fire Raid with my emotes if you have them. If you don't, any of the love, heart, hype kind of emotes are also appreciated. But yeah, I will see you all back here tomorrow for Shader Sunday, I think. Yeah, I'll be back here for Shader Sunday. Don't know if it'll be single player or not, but find out. Take care, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.